Hello. How's it going? I didn't record or post a video on Sunday. My bad. It's a Wednesday, and yeah. Ooh, my cat wants to join today. You wanna say hi? You gonna play Tetris? No? So we are in the room. It's the, oh, she's being cute. You wanna say hi? No? Okay, bye. Yeah, we are in the room, and the ominous door behind me leads to a closet. There's a washer and dryer in there. It's pretty cool. And yeah, this is the only piece of furniture that I have in here. It's just my desk, and I have 3 different light sources. One is that lantern, one is that lamp, and then one is a plant light. And I don't know, I think it's all coming together quite nicely, I must say. I don't think I want to make this a bedroom anymore, just because I like the vibe of what I have going. But I don't know how I feel about leaving a bed in the living area. I almost scored a free couch a couple of days ago. Someone in my building was selling a couch. Well, I guess not technically selling, they just had a free couch. And yeah, it was just perfect because they lived here, and you know, I'm just little old me. So that was just perfect for moving a couch. And I messaged the seller immediately, and she said, yeah, you can come up and take a look at the couch. And when I got there, she said that there was one other person that messaged her before me that also lived in the building, and that she wanted to honor the fact that they reached out to her first. So yeah, I ended up running into these people. They were this little cute couple, and they were younger than me. And anyway, yeah, I guess they got the couch because I never heard from that lady again. So that was kind of sad. And it was a nice little couch too. It was like a gray thing from IKEA. Nothing big, nothing small. It would have been just right. You hate to see it. And also on the same day, I saw a set of drawers that I've been really wanting. It's another thing from IKEA. I'm sorry, I'm a basic bitch. But I mean, I like their stuff and they're not expensive, so. Anyway. They had this set of drawers that I really wanted. They were selling it for a good price. It was already all put together, and most importantly, it was the color that I wanted. The store only has like white available, and they had a gray color available, and I thought it would be perfect for this sad, broody room. And the last things that I need to unpack are really just paper type things, and I don't really have a spot for them, so you know, it was gonna be a win across many dimensions. Except it wasn't, because it was the same thing. They said somebody else messaged them right before I did, and they were gonna go pick it up, and if they didn't show up, then they'd, you know, give me a hoot and a holler. But I never heard from them again either, so it's okay. It wasn't meant to be. The gym that I live next to is still going strong with their music in both spiciness and volume. Every day for like the last 2 weeks, I've been waking up to the sound of very loud music, playing at 5 in the morning, from 5 to 6 in the morning, every single weekday morning. I'm getting used to it. It's not even like an inconvenience at this point anymore. It just helps me wake up in the morning. They do play some good music. They've been playing a lot of cumbia stuff lately, which I've been really into. It's like, how can I wake up and be mad about that, you know? Damn, okay. I guess opening my can of New England IPA here was a little too much for my camera. Shook the ground, I guess. I figured I'd drink this time. I don't normally. I'm trying to be more interactive in some way, kind of. So if you need an excuse to drink, here it is. Cheers. This one is a New England IPA. I really like it. It's, I guess the brand is Aeronaut. Access Road New England IPA. They're out of Somerville. Nice. So locally brewed. I really like it. They had another kind at the liquor store that I went to, the same brand. I don't remember what it was called. It was definitely darker, like hoppier. But yeah, I really like this one. I'm glad I stumbled upon it. The last time that I went to the liquor store, though, they only had one more pack of these, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to find a new beer after this, but oh well. I've been finding that I'm really struggling going to stores in general and at all. It's worse than it's ever been in my entire life. Like, I've always had anxiety about being in a store and going to a store. But this is different. It's like I don't even want to drive there. I don't even want to be on the roads there. Thinking about it at all makes me really anxious. I've been avoiding going to stores as much as possible. But I'm really running out of food, so I can't just keep doing that. The other night, I think I made a pasta with like bell pepper and peas, and olive oil. I had like a handful of cherry tomatoes left. I put those in there. I wish I'd had lemon, but I didn't, so I sprinkled in some lime, and then I put some Parmesan over, and actually it was really good. But it was definitely one of the weirder meals I've ever made myself. And it's because I really didn't want to go to the store. And yeah, I went to Whole Foods, thinking that like I could go after work on a Wednesday and it wouldn't be busy. It was still busy. I think the problem here is that there isn't a lot of space here, like landmass wise, and there's a lot of people. So you're just stuck dealing with a lot of people in these small spaces all of the time, just no matter what day it is or what time you're going. And that's true for the roads as well. And I get to feeling claustrophobic and just really stressed out. It's so not fun. But I went to Whole Foods today and I picked up things so that way I could make French toast, because I have a lot of bread that's going to expire today and I need to consume it in some way, shape, or form. I found some topo, so that was a score. So far, that's the only place I've found that has topo up here, is Whole Foods. And yeah, I just haven't found another grocery store that I love. I have a coworker from Wisconsin, and I was telling her about how I was really struggling to find a good grocery store, and she said, yeah, that's just kind of how it is. And she was telling me about her amazing grocery store that they have in Wisconsin. I don't remember what it was called, but it sounded a lot like a Tom Thumb or something. Not quite like an H-E-B, but still better than a lot of options that they have up here. They don't really have like a Tom Thumb equivalent, or I don't remember any of the other stores, but you know, like those perfect hybrids of like a Walmart and a Whole Foods, but better. They don't really have one here. They have something called a Market Basket, which kind of sucks, and then they have something called Stop and Shop, which also kind of sucks. Layout wise, it's one of the worst stores that I've ever been in. Well, actually, no, I can't remember if that's the Whole Foods or if that's the, sorry, not the Whole Foods, the Market Basket or the Stop and Shop. They both sucked. I'm honestly better off getting groceries at Target or something. But yeah, those are my woes. I really, really miss H-E-B. I really do. I miss being able to grab a manchego. I miss being able to grab a chicken salad, like sandwich type stuff. I miss the layout of the store, because that's something I took for granted. Up here, they don't know how to lay out shit. The roads are crazy, like just in terms of I might have already gone on this rant, but it just drives me insane. You get on the road and there's 2 lanes, and suddenly it merges into 1, and about 2 seconds later it merges into 3, and about 2 seconds later it merges back into 1, and then it'll go back to 2, and the left lane turns left only. And then it merges, it goes back to 2, and then the right lane turns right only. And then it merges, and everyone's honking at you throughout the entire ride. And then there's pedestrians too. So I'm right now I am longing for the space that the Great Texas Plains have. I miss that a lot. But yeah, so that was my day today. This past weekend, a hurricane came through. I can't tell you how many of my friends and family members were texting me, asking me if I was all right, and also to let me know that everything will be all right. And I was like, yes, yeah. I didn't even know it was happening, and none of my coworkers or anybody knew it was happening until I mentioned it, and they were like, oh, interesting. Everything was fine. It rained a bit. On Monday there was a tornado warning. That was it. But also over the weekend I went to the beach in New Hampshire. It was called Hampton Beach, and it was very cold. The water was really cold, the air was really cold. It felt like going to the beach in November, if I'm being honest. It was pretty cold. It was very clean though, which was cool. The sand was very soft. The seagulls were like very big and brown, like cattle. And they were so chill, it was weird. It was like they just walk around you waiting for you to drop something. Not like in Corpus where they're literally like flying over you and intimidating you and waiting until you know, make a wrong move. Wow, I'm doing absolutely bad. Okay, I'm gonna try really hard this time. Yeah, so that was a sight, seeing just how big those seagulls were. And then there was this lifeguard that kept making people get out of the water, like in certain areas of the beach. It was just very interesting, like to watch him like just blow on his whistle, looking at people that were out in the water, making people get out. I don't know, it was wild. I'd never seen that before. Yeah. What else have I done? I went to an Irish pub in Manchester. I think that's where I was. And it was really yummy food. They had a Beyond Burger, which was awesome, so I had that. They played nothing but Irish music. So like when I was first walking up to it, it sounded like they were playing music like from the Titanic, like when Jack and Rose are dancing like towards the bottom of the ship, which was very fun. And then they played U2. I don't know, it was just like all and only Irish music, but the food is really good. They stabbed a pickled spear, like half a pickled spear, like on top of the burger, which I thought was interesting. The fries were good. Yeah, all around great meal. And yeah, other than that, I've just been straight chilling at home. I'm just a major homebody now. I don't particularly hate that. I'm starting to really enjoy it, but yeah, it's definitely different from what I normally do. I watched Goodfellas and The Departed. Like one night I watched Goodfellas, and then the next night I watched The Departed, and now I just feel entirely like now I'm a Bostonite. Because I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty cool watching The Departed for the first time ever, and they're talking about like Somerville and Gloucester, and they mentioned something else, but I was like, oh, I know those places. They drive over the Tobin Bridge, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. It felt nice to know that Mark Wahlberg is my dad now. I saw a TikTok today. Like, I've finally gotten to TikTok, kind of. I'm barely on it. I watched like 8 videos today. But the very first one that came up was like talking about how when people find out you're from Boston, and then people ask like, do you know Mark Wahlberg? And she's like, yeah, he's everybody's dad, or something like that. I don't know, I thought it was really funny. But that is how it happens. You get here and then they tell you whatever dad you had, that's not your dad anymore. And then they make you carry a poster of Mark Wahlberg everywhere you go. Go Sox. Next on the list of things for me to do, aside from getting just, basic bits of furniture, is getting basic bits of winter clothing and attire. Otherwise, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm so stressed out going to grocery stores now when the weather is perfect. I'm so scared. I don't know how I'm gonna make it or what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna have to drive through all of these roads in the winter. It's not gonna be fun. I have a feeling that I'm truly going to hate winter. I just hope I can I don't know, make myself get used to it. No. 23. Lame. I might try one more. Yeah, I have this little sticky note on the wall next to me to remind me of things to talk about. So, you know, that's what that's for. Yeah. I think I've basically covered every topic. Oh, the trash chute. So, my apartment building has a trash chute, which I didn't know. I've been walking my trash like all the way downstairs and to this garbage area this entire time. And they probably thought I was vermin for doing that. But yeah, no, every floor has a trash chute. And I used it today. It's kind of terrifying. I'll play one more. Whoa, tomorrow I'll have been at my job for a month. It's only been a month. That's what's so crazy. It feels like it's been so much longer. August has been a long ass month. I don't know what it's been like for y'all, but it's been a long one. No. I'm really sorry. I have not been good at Tetris for weeks. Don't know what happened. Oh, I take that back. After the last video, I played one more game and I got #1, which makes sense. I think I just struggle with doing two things at once. So, you know, either I talk to you or I don't talk to you. Either way, I know there's an audience, kind of, so it's still, I don't know. Maybe next time I just won't even talk. I'll just start playing. I'll keep playing until I do well. I don't know. I have no poetry for you today. Only the contents of my life is what I have to offer. I've been posting more poetry type things on my blog though, if you're really interested in it. For my friends who are on here, it's in my Insta bio. You can click on the link. For my not friends, the website is daughterofnarcoleptic.weebly.com, and that's narcoleptic as in narcolepsy, in case you're trying to figure out how to spell it. But yeah, I've been trying to write more and post more regularly on there. And maybe I'll just like pull some things off of that and read them on here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. They're mostly sad things. But I don't know. But that's all I got for you on this fine Wednesday. So okay, bye.